I'm playing every roguelike I own until I win, and then I'm going to rank them. So if you've never seen badnorth, just look at this. There isn't much to know really. You control squads of cute little guys and protect your islands from evil cute little guys. The game works in turns, so your commanders get tired and they can't be used until the next turn. You can recruit new commanders and upgrade your squads to give them more stuff to do. Move to a new island, defend, upgrade, repeat. badnorth came out in 2018, and when I played in 2019, I really wanted to get all the achievements. I've got 10 perfect games on Steam, so I'm not a hardcore achievement hunter, but it's right there mocking me. So to make this a little more interesting, I'm going to be going for 100% achievements as well. Which means winning a hard mode run, recruiting every commander, and keeping them alive. My first run starts surprisingly well, upgrading my dudes, clear islands, get 2 infantry, 1 pike, 1 archer, and let me just say how satisfying the archers are in this game. They miss like 80% of their shots, but it sounds and it looks so cool. The pikes are satisfying too, look at this. Easily the best unit for taking out most enemy types. But after making it pretty far through the run, something awful happens. Bit hard to see, but I end up losing 2 of my squads and I'm forced to flee with the other 2. So at this point I've lost my chance at the achievement, but I could still win the run. But I don't, and I waste another hour trying to salvage things. I honestly did a pretty good job and I got quite far, but there's no point showing you all that. It's time to restart. Start a new run, I play horribly, and I lose in 20 minutes. So it's time to restart again. Start a new run, and I get greedy and I try to use 1 unit per island so I can do multiple per turn. And it failed, so it's time to restart again. Start a new run, and going into run 4 I'm full of confidence, and after some really dodgy gameplay, I actually make it to the final island. This is it, the last stand. I don't have to protect all of the houses, I just need to survive. But I do end up being pushed to the top of the island, and this happens. At this point, all hope is lost, and my guys easily get overwhelmed. It is over. Reaching the 6-hour mark, and I was really hoping that that would be the end. I don't know how it took 6 hours to do basically 2 runs, but that's just how this game works. It is slow. And I made a lot of mistakes. So it's time to restart again. I read 1 single Steam community guide about the game, and now I feel like a pro. So I load up a new run, and I get going. My commanders have the best traits. Look how good the heavy weapons archers are. This is just wild. Most units don't even get a chance to touch grass before they're taking a swim, and if they do get a chance to land, my pikes are there to clean up. And to make it even better, a couple islands later I get this item, which increases squad size by 3. So I quickly upgrade that to max level, and now look at them. This is disgusting. At this point I had completed every single island so far, and I haven't even lost a single house. I did end up losing my first house on this island, which is a shame, but it doesn't really matter. And here we are, the last stand. Again. This is the squad I'm going with. Merlin, Toland, Rowan, and Dumdur? Merlin takes out entire boats before they even make it to the land, and then Toland tidies up anyone who actually does land. And there we go. I did it. I got the victory and the achievement. That's probably more important. And it only took me 11.5 hours. So as the credits roll, let's review the game and I'll give you guys an inkling into my thoughts. It's a C. It's a C, and C means good. Badnorth is good. It just doesn't have a lot to offer after you've played it once. The replayability is not very good, and while I do love how the game feels, that's really all it has going for it. There's no real gameplay variation, and you pretty much have to run 2 shield guys, 1 pike, 1 archer. And also, everything takes a really long time. This was 5 runs, 2 of them died in their first 20 minutes, so this was 3 runs and it took 11.5 hours. There's nothing wrong with the game taking a while. Like, I'm going to be playing Darkest Dungeon in the future, but when there's not a lot to offer after that initial burst of gameplay, it just gets old. But with all that being said, I do love this game and I do recommend it, but only when it goes on sale. Because is it worth 22 Australian dollars? No. But that's not fair. Everything's too expensive nowadays. Get it when it goes 75% off, which it does all the time. The appeal of this game is simple, because the game is simple. It's solid, satisfying gameplay. It just drags on a little too long. But anyway, I see where it's at, and let's spin this wheel to see which game I'm playing next. Thanks so much for watching, and please leave a like and maybe even a subscribe if you want to see the next game, which is